guys, what's up? It's Rachel back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing my July favorites. Now I did contemplate whether or not I wanted to do my video this month. I don't know why. I feel like I've been mentioning my favorites a lot here in my previous videos, but I decided to go ahead and film it anyway just so you guys would know, and these products I have truly been loving and using a lot, so I thought I'd go ahead and share them with you guys. I don't have any updates in this video, except if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you would like, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and you can also hit the bell to be notified every time I upload a video. But other than that, we're going to go ahead and get started with my July favorites. So what's funny about this month, well, actually last month, is that I haven't really been using a primer, and I will tell you why. The only thing that I have been using for my foundation, which is what I'm currently wearing at the moment, is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation with SPF 50 in it, and this is what it looks like. I talk about this all the time here on my channel. I really do love it. I was somebody that I never wanted to try tinted moisturizers or anything because I'm a full coverage girl, and I felt like it wasn't going to give me the amount of coverage that I needed, but it really does. It covers up all of my problematic areas, and I feel really comfortable in it. This is something that I can just slap on. I don't use a brush or a sponge. I just use my fingertips, and it applies so nicely, and it looks really even on the skin, really smooth looking on the skin. It doesn't emphasize any texture. It just looks really, really great, and I cannot say enough good things about this product. I love it, and this has become a holy grail product here in my collection, and I actually need to go purchase a new one because I'm getting very, very low. But if you're somebody that you have never tried a tinted moisturizer because you feel like it's not going to give you that much coverage, or you're just a full coverage person in general, I would definitely just give it a try because this has literally changed my game. I feel like I don't have to take the time and take forever blending out foundation and stuff because this is just like slap it on and go, and it looks like you spent a lot of time on it when you really didn't. So I love this, and I cannot say enough good things about it, and I have been using it for a long time now. The next product I want to talk about is what I use to set that foundation, and this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition, and this is actually a powder foundation. So this is what it looks like on the outside. Mine has been used to death, and I'm actually needing a new one. This is a pressed powder, and again, it is technically a powder foundation, but I like to use it to set it because it is going to give you a little bit more coverage, but I don't really need it because using this, it is really full coverage in my opinion. But I just like to use this to set it because this is the powder that I have had on hand for a long time, and it really does work, and it's very smooth, and I'm somebody that I struggle with dry skin, and it doesn't emphasize any texture. I am extremely afraid of powder because of that reason. I have very dry skin, but I love this powder, and I love the way that it works with the IT Cosmetics foundation. I just love it, and this is a holy grail product for me, and I also need to repurchase it when I repurchase the IT Cosmetics. I'm serious, you guys. If you haven't tried this, it's very lightweight. The next products I want to talk about is what I have been using to bronze up my face, and I've actually, this is kind of like a little crazy, but I've been using two palettes, and I go back and forth, and sometimes I mix them both to get whatever bronzer slash contour that I want. So these are from NARS. One of them is called the Summer Lights palette, and it looks like this, and then the other one is called the Hot Nights palette, and it looks like this. I do have reviews of these on my channel, so if you want to go check that out, please do. I really did enjoy filming that. But what I use in here is, I really do, you can tell I've used this highlighter, but I like to go in with the bronze shade in both of these palettes, and that's what I've been using. I just love the way that they feel on my skin. They're very smooth, and they blend out so nice, and they're very buildable. So if you're someone you're afraid of going too overboard with the bronzer, I would definitely check these out. Or you can even check out NARS's single bronzers. They're absolutely amazing. So smooth, so buildable, and they just look really pretty on the skin. And here's the other side. I have been using this one as well. And something that I like about these palettes is they don't pick up a lot of powder, which is very typical for NARS. When it comes to their eyeshadows and stuff, they don't really pick up a lot of powder, and I personally love that. Their face powders do the same. It's just like they're hard pressed, but they give you the perfect amount of pigment, and they're very buildable. I cannot say enough good things, and this is what I was using pretty much all of July. The next thing I have to talk about is a blush, and the blush that I was pretty much using most of July, and the one that I am actually wearing today, is a midi Tarte blush in the shade Epic. I have a good amount of these little Tarte blushes, and I love the formula of these, and I was thinking, you know, you don't need to let these go to waste. You really do need to pull them out and use them because the formula is amazing. The pigmentation is great. They last a long time, and they just look really pretty on the skin. So again, the shade that I have been wearing is called Epic, and I've hit some serious pan in it. I hope you guys can see, but this is what it looks like. I don't think you're going to be able to tell. Maybe you can. It's just a matte peachy coral blush, and if you have been here on my channel for a while, then you know that's my type of shade. I love that peachy coral blush. I love it to pop on my cheeks, Really have been loving this, and if you haven't tried this shade, I highly recommend it. This is what I have been grabbing for a ton. And I have always said that if you are new to makeup, a great blush formula to start out with is the Tarte Amazonian Clay formula. The next product I have to talk about is a highlighting palette, and I'm wearing it today. I have been wearing this a ton. I cannot say enough good things about this highlighting palette. I've talked about it here a lot on my channel as well, but this is from MAC, and this is their Hyper Real Glow palette. I'm not sure which one this is in. I just know that it's in the lightest shade. I think they all have names. There's different variations of them, but if you're somebody of a deeper skin tone, they have like a peach one, they have a gold one, and if you're somebody that you're into more fun colors, they have ones that have pinky and purple shifts to them. I love them. I feel like the formula is great. When you open it up, this is what mine looks like. I've definitely used it. For some reason, I like to mix this gold and this rose shade. I just love it, and I highly recommend it. It blends out so well. It's very blinding, but it doesn't emphasize any texture. I just love the way it looks on the skin. It's very pretty, and this is one of the best formulas that I have ever used personally when it comes to highlighters. So if you haven't tried this, I highly recommend it. Now for eyeshadow palettes, the first one I'm going to talk about is one that I talk a lot about here on my channel, and this is from Huda Beauty, and this is the new Nude palette. If you don't own this palette, you definitely need it. I always say that I have always wanted colors like this, and I feel like the colors are very similar to the Naked 3, but the Naked 3 did not work for me at all. And when I got this, I was so happy because the formula is so good. They blend out so well. They're very pigmented, and the shimmers in here are absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and open it up for you guys if you haven't seen it, which if you're watching this video, I'm sure you have. This is what it looks like on the inside. I have definitely used mine. The mattes in here are some of the best mattes that I have ever used, and the shimmers are absolutely gorgeous. They just blend out so well, and they're so pigmented, and I'm a big fan of this color story. If you have not tried this, I highly recommend it. You will not be disappointed. Again, this is what it looks like, and this is the Huda Beauty New Nude palette. And the last eyeshadow palette that I have been using a crap ton is the new Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. I absolutely love this palette. If you've been here on my channel for a while, then you know I talk a lot about Natasha Denona. I just love her eyeshadows, and I really do believe in her formula. I feel like you're definitely getting what you're paying for, and I just love the colors in here, and this is her newest palette. I'm pretty sure she did recently come out with a 5-pen palette, but as for her larger palettes, this one is I'd say medium size, and this is her newest release. This is what the colors look like, and I cannot say enough good things. You have shimmers, metallics, and mattes, and they all blend out so smooth, and they're very pigmented, and they don't give me any issues. I love this orange creamsicle shade right here. I just love it. Can't say enough good things about it, and if you haven't tried it, you definitely need to. And if you're new to Natasha Denona and you're wanting to pick out a palette, I would definitely start out with this one because it is $65. It's a lot cheaper than her other ones, and the quality is absolutely gorgeous, and the colors are very, very pretty. I just love this color story. The last product I have to talk about is something that I put in pretty much all of my favorites videos because I cannot go without this stuff. This is the MAC Fix Plus, and I use this all the time. It really does sink the powders into your skin, so if you're afraid of looking cakey, it will just pretty much just even everything out and sink all those powders in and give you a nice little glow. It's not going to necessarily set your makeup. It's going to sink the powders in, and it's going to give you that little bit of a glow. I just really, really love it, and I cannot say enough good things. This is also a Holy Grail product in my collection, and I just love it. I don't know anybody who has tried MAC Fix Plus and didn't like it. It's so good. It's like a must-have. It will change your makeup game. But other than that, that is all the products that I have to talk about in this video. That was all of my July favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I just want to thank you guys so much for being here and watching and commenting and liking. It honestly means the world to me, and don't think that you go unnoticed because I truly see you, and I truly do appreciate you, each and every one of you. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. But before you go, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell below so you're notified every time I upload a video. Again, thank you guys. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.